here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back.
It's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you like we go back, way back, now we on track, but you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap, you said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, like say that, lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Sending me a text like she misses, the only way she getting back in it.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from the Superdome. Now return coming from the 7. And it will finally get him down and gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. 38-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Into space. To the 20. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And we get this to about the 36-yard line. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Now Shough on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion.
That's good.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down. To throw is Shough. This is incomplete. we do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Here's 1st and 10. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And the left 1st and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Out to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Giants
22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down. To the air once more is Dart. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First one for Jefferson. And a 1st down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down. Giants.
16 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And the Giants 1st down.
Jacobs. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game. We're now a good play caller.
And he's in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Saints 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Shough. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard
So
line.
a big one there to start the drive. 56 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
60 Bison, 60.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they come up now, second and goal. Up the middle they go. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
No gain on the play.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 9.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
19-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Saints are back within 4 at 14-10.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
35-yard run.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On play action, it is Dart. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his game.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play for the Giants. And even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Saints' 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Giants first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. And that mark shows. First down.
It's been a really impressive drive up until this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last third down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up first and goal.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Throwing. Dart. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's shot. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Third and long. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
first and 10. Here is Dart. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. It's made right side by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On first down, Dart to the left side in the hands of Watson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
14 more yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, Giants.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Give me
line.
the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. And it's only me. Wait till
Let's go now. 69,
Here is Shuck on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Shuck going to throw it here on 3rd and 1. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. is set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
You don't have to ever win. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be heaven lit.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Chuck. This one is caught by Turpin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
43-yard line.
On first down, Chuck. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
34-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Chuck. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First and 10.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Throwing is Chuck. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 14.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. 18,
Cardinal, 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
ATL shouting no disrespect. I put a pop your thing like this.
18 Cardinal, 60.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Shot. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
3rd and 10.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Now Shuck. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, New Orleans.
17 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Shuck. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing again, Shuck. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Again is Shuck. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Dart. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
His kick is good.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass
take over
of this ball.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. He's going to air this one out. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
65. Here we go. Hey,
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. To the right side here, pass is caught. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up second and goal.
No give on the ground. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Now a designed run with Shuck, and he will score! Game on! Touchdown Saints! So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Saints will cut the deficit to 7.
Giants 42. Saints 35.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. On play action, it is Dart. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Giants first down. First and 10.
They'll go play action here with Dart. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Up to this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A play fake, now Dart. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Go.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 5. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. There's that man again. Another pass. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action, it's Shuck. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down for 37. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll go with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 38-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
The Saints take over.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll run. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Yards on the
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here we go. First and goal.
70 Lions. Check out.
They'll stick to the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. Quick stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll keep it on the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott, good on the extra point. Saints will go up by 7.
49. Giants 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is first and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
47-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Here's first down.
17 yards. That's another Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. This is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Dart gonna throw it again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Saints going to use their second timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing again, Dart. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Track Viking 18.
From the gun, it's shot. That ball intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
There's Jefferson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That's taken in, and he will have a Giants 1st down. On a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
The man in motion is Watson. To the air again goes Dart. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Saints have got it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to
So something they
second and
teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Here's first and 10.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Shough. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On second down, it's Shough. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play there in overtime. 37 yards.
The 32-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Saints going to use their second timeout to talk things over before third down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one to win it in overtime. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. What's to come? Fourth down is looming.
Jake Elliott on for the field.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. And this is blocked. They got it.
And we always talk about the importance of special teams, but you won't find a bigger play than this. I mean, what an effort in overtime to sell out and be able to block that kick.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown, New York.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.